Is he for real? I don't know if he's for real, but he's awarding um, presidential medals to Liz Cheney and somebody else for their heroic work. Let me hold on. I got to turn off this salt light because it's got a little bit too light. I'm trying to figure out, is this a real Biden or not a real Biden? Let me see. This is really interesting because I was watching him move. I've got it at 0.25. Let me scoot this back. I got to get myself situated. Come on, you all. We got to see him. Is he for real? Let's see if I can do it. Can't do it like that. Oh, hold on. I got to tune him out. I'm going to tune him. I don't want to hear it. I've muted him, but I want to see if this is CGI. Look at his face. Can y'all hear me? Look at that. Look how they got white going alongside his head and his face. Let's look at this. Okay. Come on. No. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I don't know if this is him. Half his head is part of his head's missing right here. Look at that. This looks like a computer generated image of him. I'm not even sure if this is even happening in real time. This is President Biden during a ceremony 2 hours ago, I would assume. He's giving these congressional or some kind of medals out. But I saw a dark line on the side of his head. And I thought, I don't know if he's real. And I wanted to zoom up on him some more. I'm trying to get myself situated. Hold on. He don't look real. Hello. He doesn't look real. Healthy 2025, Yoga and Denise. Look at his head up there. I want to stop it. Okay. Look on the side of his face. It looks like that star has a chunk out of his face right there. See that? It looks like that star is inside his face. Do you see how it transformed itself? Oh, and see now he's got some pink underneath there too. The stars don't supposed to have any pink on them. Happy New Year, Denise. There's some green right there on his face and some red. Oh, look over here on the side of his face right there. He's got the black line on his face. I won't show the whole video at this speed because it's going to take forever to do it. See how he turned? His hair back there. I want to get him up close. I really do. His mouth. He's got red under his neck. Come on. Let's see about you a little more. I just want to look at him. There's the side of his face. He's giving medals to Liz Cheney and somebody else because of, I guess, their heroic nature for setting on the January 6th condemnation of Donald J. Trump. I think that's what he's doing because it was very heroic of them to do that. That's what I think is happening. He awards presidential medals, the second highest medal in the whole entire land is what he's done. He has I wouldn't think that he would be coherent enough to even speak. It looks like a mask that's on him. Yeah, let me say this. Yeah, let me help you out. My bell's behind me. That's okay. I don't have to always ring the bell. What I don't have to always do. Let's show you this. It's like, oh well.
He promoted the cause of active citizenship. Despite his rugged individualism,
this. Oh Lord, have mercy.
If you want to drop.
His chin is very strange. It is. I want to see him. I want to see him do something else. I don't know who else. I thought he gave one to Liz Cheney too. And here is what he did. I'm going to see it. It doesn't look like him.
Verbally suggest that you, the families, have had such an incredible impact on all that they've done and all that the country's done. We know it's not one single.
This is I want to see. I want to make sure I mute it. I want to see if I can zoom it up enough to get a good picture of him and his head. I just don't know about that. Yeah. Let's push this. He's had to kiss the people. That does not look like him at all. It truly doesn't. Look at that. Does that look like him? It doesn't look like he's even real. Look at that. He doesn't even look real. He looks like somebody else, like a real young person. Ah. Wow. It is eerie. And then look on the side of his face right there, all the way down the side of his face. You got all of that. All of that. He does look fake. He does. Look at his ear. Look at he looked like an alien like that. If you were to only see part of his face, it looks kind of like an alien. There's no eyebrow. There's no no sunking in where his eyelid is. It just goes up in a hump. It doesn't look real. Yeah, like a crypt keeper. That side of his face looks different than the other side of his face. It really does. Look at that. Oh. Oh, wow. Look at that. Who is that? If I had to look at that, I'd say that's not Joe Biden. That's not the president of the United States. Skin mask? Dana Carvey? Is Dana Carvey a man or a woman? Look at that. That's an actor? They could have done clones a lot better, probably. Wow, look right there. Oh, wow. That looks really bad. Yeah. Oh, my. Oh, my gosh. I just don't know what to think about it. Look at that. Is that a woman or a man? Did you say Dana Carey? Do you mean Jim Carrey or someone? A demon? Well, it's part of his face doesn't look like it's all the way there. Look at this guy. Is this guy there? Look, he's got white ears. Do you think this happened or did AI put together videos? What do you think happened? AI, Elon Musk said you won't be able to tell the difference because the AI will look just as real as humans. Oh, Carvey is a Saturday Night Live actor. Oh, Dana Carvey, Joe Biden. Let me see it. Dana Carvey, Joe Biden. Oh, I did it wrong. Well, I can find an image, surely. Yeah, I said I want that. I want to do that. Yeah, I did. I meant that right there. If it'll let us get to it. Hold on, y'all. Let me flip it around. You're just tuning in. Hello. It doesn't want to show it. Well, that's a bummer. We're not supposed to look. Well, it kind of does look like him. Except the head's a little bigger. They're not going to let me see it. They will not. Okay, I spoke too soon. It could be, and they put a little bit more fat on his face, right? It really could be, and they made his face look a little bit more fuller. I don't know. This is not, let me look. Do you remember the preacher? What preacher? Do I remember the preacher lady that always said that isn't that special? I think it was Mad TV or something. Wow. Um, he was, wait, I thought Joe Biden fell and broke his hip. Did you remember hearing that? Joe Biden fell and broke his hip just like Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, he's got a huge forehead. Um, Joe Biden, President Biden. I don't know where I've seen that. Biden broke his hip. Let's see. I thought I read it. This is no. This didn't do me right. Dana played it. Oh, now see, that was a long time ago. President Biden lucky not to break his hip. He wasn't injured during the fall. His current health. Let me see if he fell and broke his hip. Obviously, cognitive decline was underreported. Nancy Pelosi jets back to Washington after recovering. She emerges from hiding with video after falling. Liz Cheney got a standing ovation as Biden awarded her and other medicine, whoever they are, presidential citizens for their service, for their disservice to President Trump. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You go, girl. You go. Yeah. I wanted to see if he was human. And I can't tell. He could be human. He could have a mask. He could be part AI. Look at the side of his face. Oh, James Wood is an actor also. Well, I wanted to see if he looked any different. I don't know how he would have the cognitive ability to do something like that. I really wouldn't. I don't. I can't stop him. He needs to stop. Okay. Okay, there. That doesn't look like him. It really doesn't. I wanna see Nancy Pelosi. Nancy. I want to see her. This may not even be the real Nancy Pelosi either. They could have stand-ins. They really could have stand-ins. Let's see. What's she going to say? She's, come on, Nancy Pelosi. Pelosi. I can't get in there. I think we're having problems, is what I think we're having. We'll see if that even loads. Has anyone else had trouble with their internet loading? I'm getting close.
Francisco in Congress. I'm honored to do so to share our Hi, it's Nancy. I'm on my way to Washington to proudly represent the people of San Francisco in Congress. I'm honored to do so to share our San Francisco values. Thank you. Hi, it's Nancy. I'm on my way to Washington to proudly represent the people of San Francisco in Congress. I'm honored to do so to share our San Francisco values. Thank you for giving me that honor. Hi, it's Nancy. I'm on my way to Washington to proudly represent the people of San Francisco in Congress. I'm honored to do so to share our San Francisco values. Thank you for giving me that honor. Hi, it's Nancy. I'm on my way to Washington.
She's on her way to Washington to do her thing. Yeah, there should be term limits. There truly should be term limits. When you have people in power for all those years, around 50, 60 years, it doesn't leave any room for any fresh people, any new people, any different mindset, because they hold the reins of power. They control everything. They do. I really do think there should be term limits. That's way too long to control the purse strings and stuff. Well, oh my gosh. Harris will swear in senators who refuse to say her name. Wow. Gina, honey, you did not. It's ridiculous. It's all ridiculous if you think about it. It's so silly. Oh, it's so childish. The vice president will go on Capitol Hill tomorrow to swear in the new class of senators. Many smiling politicians handing their Bibles, their family Bibles, and let's see. 4 senators will be taking the oath on Friday who also spoke at the Republican things, and they could not even pronounce her name. So they're not going to bother to pronounce her name correctly when they took a moment. Oh my goodness gracious. She's got to do it. Senator-elect Jim Banks of Indiana, campaigning for one of the safest seats in the country, stuck with the tried and true culture, was fodder in saying Harris wanted her war of Christmas. Harris will swear in him too, along with Senator Ted Cruz, who spent months saying Harris and her allies were coordinating asylum seekers to flood the country with future voters. For the record, non-citizens cannot vote. Cruz also said in September the Ukrainian president was using a trip to the United States to campaign as Harris's surrogate. Oh my gosh. Playing games with their hand on the Bible. A lot of people play games and their hand ain't even on the Bible, but God knows what's in your heart, doesn't he? Absolutely. AI knows what's in your heart and your thoughts. You can't fool AI. It's studied you way too much, is what it's done. Now, Biden, I don't want to see him. I'm just going to shrink him down because I really didn't want to look at him. I thought I saw him looking like a clone. In the meantime, we have this going on. I'm just going to say what we have going on. I don't want to say it because it's so, hold on. In the meanwhile, we have, where was it? The, no, shoot, hold on a second. We got it. 9 hours. New York protesters follow New Orleans attack by calling for the Intifada revolution hours after it. A group in New Orleans is planning a January 6th procession. The day's procession of Palestine, while flying the ISIS flag, they're going to do it. Hundreds of demonstrators called for a revolution in Times Square on New Year's Day, hours after the terrorists with the ISS plowed. Attendees organized all of that. They're calling for it. They want to be in the streets. Look at that. They want to take over the United States. Look, resistance is glorious, they say. We will be victorious and we will honor our martyrs. Gaza, you make us proud. They carried Zionism as a cancer. No war on Iran. End all U.S. aid to Israel. We're sending you back to Europe, you white bitch. One woman wearing a jellyfish shouted at counter-protesters. Go back to Europe. Oh my gosh, you all. It's just started. It has. The attacks are happening all within the United States. I shouldn't say all. That's a blanket statement. They're picking up, and they'll continue to pick up, even when Trump is president. They want to do all they can. It's carefully organized. Sleeper cells is more or less is what the rumor is. A lot of sleeper cells are here in full number, and if there wasn't enough, there are plenty now. You can't deny it's you can't wait for Trump. Well, they'd like it if he never got into office. They would love it. They ain't going down without a fight. Remember, they all said the fight is still inside of us. We still got the fight in us. So they're going to carry on until then. They don't care. They don't care at all. They're just happy to make people miserable and just be, I don't know what they want. I don't even want to look at them. I don't. He's going to have to drain the swamp, and he's going to have to, once he gets through draining the swamp, he's going to have to bulldoze it completely over and salt our earth, salt it, and lay a solid foundation is what he's going to have to lay, another solid foundation after he salts the earth to get rid of the evil. Yes, and he's unleashing the Kraken. Yeah. You should be okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. It's 9:09, you all. This is if you ever go on Microsoft Word, not Microsoft Word, Gina, Microsoft thing. Look they don't have nothing good to say about Trump. Trump stokes hate with false insinuations about New Orleans truck attack suspect. I think Trump has some inside knowledge. I do. But they don't want him to open his mouth. They're going down too. The news people. I don't think they like it. Trump wants to end the birthright citizenship. Okay, he wants to end it. He could, I guess. Facebook. The Taliban bans windows to stop women being seen. So while you're in the house, you ain't going to have no windows now for anybody to see you. Wow. But it's their culture. It's their culture, I guess. Thanks, previous presidents. George Bush. George Bush. Did he create it? He went there to run them out, and then they came back. It's all for naught. When you have somebody took out of power, then years later they're put back in power. Look at all that was down the drain. Yeah. You're going to move to Afghanistan, Stebbin. You want to move to Afghanistan? Um, I mean, yeah, if you want to. Hmm. Exactly. These headlines. We live or die. You're going to live or die. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Look at this. Morgan Stanley follows Citibank, Bank of America in quitting the climate group. Do they mean the climate crisis? Is that what they mean? These bankers are no longer going to buy into the climate thing? Is that what that means? Um, um, no, that's not nice to say. The Watchman 777, y'all under a demonic spell. No, we're not. You're not God, so how can you say such a thing? You know, even the angels did not dare bring a false accusation against the devil when they wanted the body of Moses. They did not even bring a false accusation against him. Did not. And you're doing that to people. That's not very nice. You know that? Yeah, they didn't. Um, oh, yeah, the climate. Okay, I guess that's what it meant. The climate thing. Yeah, it's who knows? Who knows? I am going to go. It's going to get so wild this year. It's really going to get bad. I'm not going to say it isn't. It's going to get really bad. You're going to have to be on your toes. You're going to have to keep your eyes open and watch your surroundings and be careful who you talk to. Be careful of strangers. Don't let any unknown people, whittle their way. You got to be really careful in today's day and age. You do, especially what's all going on. And there's a lot of people that do not like Trump. There's a lot of people that just don't got very many nice things to say about people who voted for Trump. Hopefully they can get over it and we can all live in peace. That would be great. Just live in peace. So I'm going to go. I'd love to have peace. I wish everybody could put all their differences aside, but I know it's impossible. It is while living on this earth. So thank you, Al Honey. If there's any other moderator, thank you. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. It's you got to get ready for that cold weather. Becky, honey, thank you. Yeah. No, we don't got no snow yet, but it's going to get really cold. The temperatures are going to start going down. Yeah. Keep your pets indoors until is the fog outside? Yeah. Um, get your blankets and stuff ready, your candles, your lighters, just get your food ready because if there's going to be ice, they're calling for ice too, you're liable to lose electricity. You're going to have to find a way to stay warm. Yeah, that's right, Becky. Get yourself a generator, get you some hand warmers, Get you a lighter or matches. You're going to have to be able to cook something, find a way to cook it. Yeah. And I'm going to go. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Good night.